Welcome back to the channel. My name is Sierra Smith. I'm a seven-figure top-rated Etsy shop optimization specialist and analyst with over 5 years of experience optimizing Etsy shops across a variety of niches, target customers, industries, whatever you want to call it. I have worked on the shops. I have worked with 150 plus Etsy shops, including some clients who have made 1.5 million plus on the platform. And I'm here to bring that same expertise here to YouTube. All my business links are down below with portfolio, case studies, testimonials, everything that you want to see. And in this video, we're talking about how to turn your sales around if you are really struggling with sales on Etsy. I know this is going to be very probably kind of painful one for some people, but there's lots of I think really good advice that a lot of people could benefit from when it comes to owning an Etsy shop and actually getting some real sales coming in rather than just leaving their products or listings on Etsy and just hoping some sales come in and then they just never do and they never actually reach their vision with the shop. That is not what we want. So I'm going to go ahead and dive into what you need to be doing to turn your sales around. So you're probably thinking that you've done everything you can think of, but the orders just aren't coming in. You're not alone. I'm going to share some actionable strategies that center around retargeting, repositioning, and of course, reigniting your Etsy shop. So if you've been struggling with slow sales, by the end of this video, you're going to have a clear plan to turn things around. So number one, we're going to talk about the problem. So let's talk about why this may be happening and why your sales may be slow. So Etsy is naturally a very competitive marketplace, and success, unfortunately, doesn't just come through beautiful products, though that definitely is part of a really strong strategy. But what I just said, it comes from having the right strategy, not just great products or especially not just okay products. You need to have the correct strategy for your product mix and ideally also have beautiful products. So if your shop isn't performing, I do have some good news. Again, it's not because you're not talented. It's likely because your products aren't positioned to meet the market demand. So that's where these strategies that we're talking about today come in. So focusing on retargeting or repositioning your products, prioritizing trends, and maximizing your shop's value. So let's dive into step one. Retarget or reposition your products. So the first step is boosting sales. The boosting sales is asking yourself, am I targeting the right customer? If your products aren't selling, it could be because you're trying to appeal to everyone instead of a specific audience, and or your product positioning isn't clear. So what you need to do is go ahead and define your target customer. Start with a specific profitable target customer in mind. For example, like this shop that I'm showing here. Let's say you sell nurse gifts or you know you want to start a shop that caters to nurses. Now, first thing first, that's already a great foundation to start on, knowing who you want to serve. There's too many people who start shops and have no idea who they want to serve with their shop. It's much easier to create a sustainable, long-term profitable business when you are serving one specific target customer. So that's what this shop is doing. The nurse, target audience is kind of who we're targeting here, with some more specific micro target customers in here as well that I can also touch on. So I definitely always say in all my videos, I say start with market research and analysis, because that is how you're going to pinpoint the target customers to serve. You are always looking for underserved demand. You are looking for market gaps. So where there's lots of search volume and low competition. And that's how you'll also be defining your target customers. When you're able to find consistent keywords, long tail keywords, being those more specific 3 to 4 word keywords. You see them showing up in a variety of third-party Etsy data tools, which I'll also get into, that are showing you that these keywords have lots of search volume and low competition, and they also align with how a specific target customer would be searching. That is how you are going to pinpoint profitable target customers. And naturally, you also want to validate this by finding thriving shops already on Etsy that are serving your same target customer. So with the shops targeting nurses, this whole shop, we can say, essentially would be like a nurse gift shop. So I had kind of started this shop is new. So I'll give you some context here. This shop is new. We started it in early November, and now it is early December. You can see for how new the shop is, 71 sales is really good. And I'm going to tell you exactly how we've been able to get 71 sales relatively quickly. So we started, of course, I can't deny the fact that we did start in time where we are entering the holiday, where we were, entering peak holiday season. So naturally, when I was running searches to find trends in the market, Nurse Gift Christmas was coming up. And there you see it right there, Nurse Gift Christmas. And then we also see Nurse Gift Basket. Both of these are representing clearly very much so popular, as very searched for keywords and gift Christmas is a very popular purchasing intent. These people are searching for Christmas gifts. So what do? We go in and we create items that serve those. So we see this is a nurse gift basket, but it also caters to nurse gift Christmas because this is definitely a Christmas gift. And then we also see what could essentially be stocking stuffers down here, which is also kind of a gift set in a sense where there's 5 pins in it and then it's Christmas themed. So these are 2 items that we added to the shop that are performing very well. And we can attribute that to the fact that we are targeting market gaps. And of course, we enter the market gap and a market trend, and we enter the market making sure that our products aligned with our target customers' expectations. So we design these products by using inspiration from top competitors already on the platform, like aesthetic inspiration, humor-based inspiration as to what kind of humor our customers appreciate, what kind of personalization are they looking for. So both name and practice, as we can see on that journal, what kind of items they're looking for, what are their purchasing intents. Clearly they like care packages, they like to send comfort in a box. So we had our target customer in mind when these products are being crafted, and that's why we were able to kind of, go ahead and enter the market and pretty much know that there was going to be some demand for these items. So definitely when you're thinking about your target customer, again, you want to run searches that they would be searching, look at top ranking listings, and ask yourself, who is buying these things and what do these listings emphasize? In this shop, there's some really important takeaways that it can actually be applied to just about any target customer or niche. We can see that there's personalization, there's humor, and these things are gifts. They are gifts that are meaningful and that would resonate deeply. And ideally, those that also kind of align with purchasing intents. With us being here in Christmas, these are aligning with the Christmas purchasing intent. So that is kind of something to take away from pretty much any target customer is you're trying to create personalized, meaningful gifts that resonate deeply, and bonus points if at least some of your items incorporate humor. That is the target customer psyche on Etsy. That is typically why a lot of target customers are coming to Etsy, is to find gifts for somebody, and it would be a gift that they cannot find anywhere else. So that personalization, that humor, and being very meticulous with it being meaningful and knowing what to communicate from search. Like clearly from here, we communicate personalized self-care, gift basket, premium quality goods with custom box message, the personalization being Michelle's, RN, crafted by a nurse. So you even have some of the color options to the side here. And then we have the entry-level price point, and we see the beginning of the title, personalized nurse gift set, nurse care, ... Very much so aligns with our target customer. We have the specific target customer in mind, but that's not even it. So we actually have some other items in the shop that are very, very niche as well. So we have a med-surg nurse report book. We have med-surg, a nurse report sheet that's digital. We also have an an ICU nurse planner / report sheet template. So we have some very niche target customers that we're going after in the shop as well. And that's actually how we initially launched the shop. In very early November, we just launched the shop with the digital templates. So those products that were very, very niche. So the nurse support sheet, like these ones down here. And then we had some pins as well, just some humorous pins that were, again, leveraging leveraging popular aspects of listings that were already doing well. So humor for the most part, but also we had some really nice packaging to really position the items as gifts, again, catering to that target customer. And so when we launched the shop like this, of course, you're able to be seen pretty quickly by those very niche customers. So people searching for med-surg nurse gifts, ICU nurse gifts, PCU nurse gifts, so many very niche queries in there. So the shop is able to get seen pretty quickly. We're going to get some lists, able to get sales and reviews coming in pretty quickly. So the shop has 13 reviews at this point, pretty good review rate given the sales count. And then by the time we were able to launch these new listings as well, we already had some sales history. We had some reviews, just a few reviews. So it was just helpful to kind of give us a little bit more of a launching pad with this slightly more broad target customer, because a nurse is a notably more broad target customer than ICU nurse, med-surg nurse, PCU nurse. It's notably more broad. So we did go after quite a variety of niche target customers with our listings as well. So if you want to reposition your existing products, if your current listings just aren't working, consider how you can tweak them to meet unmet needs in the market. For example, update your product descriptions to emphasize who it's for and why it's valuable, and rework your photos to highlight personalization options and or giftability. You really want to showcase those things from search and even add text to your cover photos as well, or rework the beginning of your titles just so that listing, that search-facing advertisement for your listing, very much so, again, aligns to your target customer and is it's communicating what they want to know, what they most care about. Again, starting with that market research, analyzing customer reviews, analyzing your top competitors, understanding what your customers care about, and knowing exactly what you need to be visually communicating from search, and maybe even textually communicating via, again, that title or the actual text you place on that cover photo. A little time-saving tip, use ChatGPT to analyze competitor reviews and uncover customer pain points that you can address. You can go in, you can analyze maybe your top 8 organic competitors for, you can, such as what we saw, nurse gift Christmas, a longer tail kind of trend-based keyword. Look at those top ranking listings. Literally feed ChatGPT. I did like the pro version, as many reviews as you can, and literally have it tell you your customers' pain points. And you can even have it tell you how to communicate how your product mitigates or serves their pain points from search. So you can ask it to tell you the exact text to place on your cover photo, the exact beginning of the title to write, the exact photo, like what you should be showcasing your photo, and kind of see what it's able to output, and then use your own human intelligence as well to kind of tweak whatever response that it does give you. Now, we've already touched on it some, but let's talk a little bit about trends. Staying on top of what's trending can completely transform your sales, although it is not what I would recommend you holistically base your shop around. You do want like an evergreen shop. However, targeting trends with some of your listings can definitely help you have a lot more consistent sales. And naturally, a lot of people come to Etsy, again, for gifts, but also for like every holiday, for big events. They're searching mostly for gifts, but even for decor and event kind of templates and whatnot. So definitely think about how you can be targeting a lot of events and holidays and occasions that a lot of customers may be celebrating at the same time. So I'm just going to tell you kind of how to use Etsy search suggestions to do this, but you can also use, your choice third-party tools if you would like. eRank is a pretty good tool for live trend analysis. I like to use Etsy search suggestions itself, as you saw, just by typing in nurse gift. Your target customer, you type in gift. You can see how Etsy is elongating it, and typically you'll be able to tell if it feels like it might be trend-based or if it feels like it's seasonal. However, sometimes it might not feel seasonal. So we saw nurse gift Christmas, so that's obviously a trend. But you can also run searches at any time of the year, and you can kind of see what search terms are showing up. And then you can go into, I recommend everbee.io. They're a keyword research tool. This link is down below. I recommend them for going in and seeing what the search volume competition numbers are for the exact keyword that Etsy is suggesting here. So maybe that's nurse gift basket, and seeing if it looks like it's maybe a relatively low count. eRank, again, does help with this. If you search that keyword and it shows up in eRank, they'll show you how many people have searched that exact keyword over the last few months, essentially. So I can kind of show you what that looks like too. So we're in erank.com. At the top here, we have the keyword research tool. So we're going to go ahead and type in nurse gift Christmas. We can just go ahead and do that one. And then, we could also run that search on nurse gift basket. But this will should be showing us. We'd also maybe see year-over-year trends as well, which probably is a bit more applicable for a seasonal term like this. So of course, we do kind of see some seasonality, some severe, of course, seasonality with the search term, November, December, the biggest times for the search term. And then we see it tracked it so far for November as well with that increase in searches. And then of course we see search trend here as well with nurse gift Christmas. We see that it is telling us that 70 people searched this keyword in November. Numbers tend to be kind of inaccurate with these tools. I definitely think more than 70 people searched it, but I believe eRank uses a smaller pool of data, and that's kind of the best I can say there. So just kind of think of it like a ratio. And then we can also use Everbee to actually do some of that longer tail keyword research as well. So we're in everbee.io. I went into this keyword research section right here, and I'm just going to type in nurse gift Christmas. Let's see what shows up. Definitely you need to run some filters typically in here and Everbee to kind of filter out some of the riffraffs. But let's say, I'm already doing it in the wrong order. So I'm just going to literally type in that exact keyword. So I'm going to say what the results have to include the exact keyword that I just typed. So nurse gift Christmas. So we're seeing keyword score for that is pretty low, which indicates that it's not really a market gap, but we do see quite a bit of search volume, and we also see a lot of competition. We see that also there's funny nurse gift Christmas, there's school nurse gift Christmas, funny nurse gift Christmas shirt, book nurse gift Christmas. So all of these kind of give us ideas of maybe longer tail keywords to target, or maybe just more specific target customers to go after. Again, we're seeing demand for humor, definitely something to kind of keep in mind, and we may want to introduce like a variation for a school nurse gift if we are going to do like a nurse gift box. So that's kind of how you can use this data. Not saying to directly or exact keyword match for these keywords per se, just because they are so competitive, but this can help you to kind of create certain products and then go after more long tail keywords that are actual validated market gaps. And we can kind of maybe explore that just right quick. We were in here. I'm going to remove that filter where it says nurse gift Christmas, just take it back down to nurse. And then if you order it by keyword score descending, that's when you would start to see the actual market gaps. I'm going to go in and say exclude gifted. Everbee does gifted, giftful, artful. I don't know. It's like the way people search. So that's why I end up I'll also set filters. I'll set a minimum search volume of around 20, and then competition is normally around 20 as well. But I may have to go up on those numbers sometimes, just depending on how much kind of foolish keywords start to show up. So embroidered Christmas gift for new nurse is a market gap. And that's really the only one I would want to maybe prioritize here, because that's the only one with a keyword score of 100 or above, which tends to be the way that Everbee defines market gaps. And I'll tend to kind of agree with that. You might even want to go a little higher than 100. So 160 would be pretty promising. And I would maybe want to go into Etsy and actually run some searches to see if I'm seeing bestsellers and popular nows for this exact keyword to kind of validate, is there a lot of demand for that keyword maybe right now, and maybe is this a trend? So that would definitely be a keyword that I would maybe want to exact keyword match for in the title and just write that in explicitly just like that. And one other lesser known way to kind of capitalize on gift trends is just to go into Etsy.com, search gift, just being that very short tail keyword of gift, and see what's showing up. And again, you ideally do want to log out of Etsy so that your previous purchasing behavior is not factoring into your search results. I'm not doing that right now because this is just a demo, but that would kind of make sure your results are extremely organic and realistic to what essentially guests would be seeing on Etsy. So we see gift, and that kind of gives you an idea of potential trends and what you can maybe be incorporating into your own items. So yes, we are trying to bring a nurse gift basket to the market, but we can kind of get some ideas for the kind of things we may want to include within that set. So we're seeing a lit up Christmas tree. We're seeing a beautiful candle, ribbon wrap candle, felt. We're seeing an ornament. We're seeing definitely some great ideas like a crochet sunflower, a mug. So all of these things will kind of give you an idea of potential trends that are kind of rising across all of Etsy, or just the exact products that are actually resonating with a lot of people. And this is how I was able to diagnose some pretty profitable keywords that we did, or not necessarily keywords, but product concepts / ideas that were incorporated within gift boxes for another shop as well. Gift boxes that did perform very well. Crochet flowers have been kind of a rising opportunity for quite some time now, as are birth flowers. That's a really in-demand purchasing intent as well, or whatever you want to call it. People love birth flowers. It's a really unique way to personalize items. So use that broad gifts search page to understand what is trending across the platform. The key thing to remember here, though, with any products you're creating, is that you are not just creating products, you are trying to solve problems and meet customer needs. So when you align your shop with trends, you're meeting the market where it is already at. So the next thing is all about offering high value items and bundles. The fastest way to boost your sales, high value items and bundles. This applies to both physical and digital products. These are game changers for increasing your average order value, making your shop stand out, and actually having products that customers want. Because in every single space, bundles or gift boxes, gift sets, gift assortments, or in that digital product space, again, just bundles of the items are always more competitive than the standalone items. They are always more competitive, and you'll always get more sales on those items, given the price points are extremely competitive as well. So for example, if you sell candles, bundle them with personalized notes or matches for a cohesive gift set, include some messaging that maybe aligns with popular purchasing intent, like Nurses Week, and in this case, add humor or aesthetic touches that resonate with your target customer. Bundles work, again, because they increase perceived value and they make gift giving easier for your customers. So you need to showcase that box, that unboxing experience, kind of try to show off some of your bundle options on that listings cover photo as well. So maybe some of those different colors, some of those different messaging options, and ideally do make sure that big photo is the variation that has the most demand. So that has gotten the most sales, if you're able to do so. And that's just kind of like a pro tip for actually always aligning with market demand, is just having really high value items. So next is a little bit about market research for your target customer. The secret to selling more is understanding your target customers better than they understand themselves. So again, I'm just going to walk you through that process. You'll want to copy reviews from your top competitors and paste them into ChatGPT or your AI tool of choice. Ask ChatGPT to analyze customer pain points, needs, and what they love most. what they love most. So you can say pain points, purchasing intents, and competitive advantages, or you can literally just say pain points, needs, and what they love most. And use this info to refine your products and marketing. So those listing cover photos, beginning of the title, entry-level price point, free shipping, returns and exchanges, everything that you can possibly view from search. You want to figure out how you can cater that to your target customer, and then keep that consistency going with how you actually set up your listings. So definitely with those listing images as well. Let your images do the talking, and leverage text at all. Like, as much as you're able to, put text on those put text on all of your photos to further communicate the value of your products, always in a way that aligns with your target customer. As a simple example, if reviews for a top competitor say this mug was cute, but I wish it came with a lid, then you've just found an opportunity to fill that gap. Now, next is optimizing your listings. You need to make sure your listings are working as hard as you are. So definitely make sure that you are optimizing your SEO. So search engine optimization, you need to use long tail keywords in your titles, tags, and beginning of the description. You want to fill all 140 characters in your title and use all 13 tags. I already have videos on my channel that dive into SEO, the specifics of SEO, but those tips kind of give a nice bare bones foundation. Photos are also part of optimization because they lead to sales. So your cover photo is your ad. Use text overlays to highlight competitive advantages, free shipping, personalized options, anything else that aligns with your target customer. Also, you want to have variations. So you want to offer sizes, colors, and bundle options, because these simple changes can open the door to new customers and just increase your conversion rate. So definitely try to communicate the variations that you offer from search on that cover photo probably, but also you want to have those variations in there in the first place. And you can offer different price points for different variations, and that can be how you cater to a variety of different target customers that may be a little less price sensitive or more price sensitive. And then look more competitive from search, because you have that lower entry level price point for that lowest price variation that you have. You maybe have a variation in there that's like twice that cost. Next would be the scale with ads and scarcity. So Etsy ads can definitely be your best friend when you strategically to maximize your results. I do recommend starting with a really high ad budget during launches to drive traffic. So that might be like $25 per day. Given your products align with the market and meet underserved demand, you will get your return back. So Etsy might not even use that full $25 per day budget, depending on how many people are searching for those keywords. Depending on your market, it could maybe be using just around like $12, maybe $10, but at least give it the option to spend quite a bit, so you are being put in in front of as many target customers as possible. They are converting, you're getting sales, you're getting data, you're getting reviews, you're leveraging customer service to get positive reviews. That is really, really important. You were just trying to drive your engagement up during any kind of launch period, get a really high listing quality score as quickly as possible, get reviews coming in as quickly as possible, and use that data to iteratively optimize your listings and maybe even your overarching ad campaign. You also want to combine ads with scarcity tactics like low inventory and 24-hour sales. So just set your inventories to 1 and set sales up for 24 hours or less, and that way the countdown timer will show up on the listings, and those low inventory labels will also show up on the listings. And always regularly review your ad metrics to refine your campaign. Remember, Etsy rewards listings that convert well, so focus on driving initial sales, not just visibility. And there you have it, your roadmap to turning slow Etsy sales into steady success. Let's recap. Retarget or reposition your products. Prioritize trends using tools like erank and Everbee and the Etsy search bar itself. Offer high-value bundles. Optimize your listings for maximum visibility. Leverage ads and scarcity tactics to drive sales. So if you found this helpful, please give this video a like and subscribe for more Etsy strategies, and tell me in the comments what's one thing you're going to implement today. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. If you're interested in a course that is going to walk you through the exact roadmap and all the steps necessary to transform your Etsy shop and ideally transform your life in 2025, then my link is down below. I'm doing a special pre-sale, limited time and limited spots. It's very limited time. So if you want to kind of get in before the actual sale, before the actual course is finalized, and you want to experience some of those live drops with me for different modules that are going to target SEO, visual optimization, upselling strategies, marketing, Etsy ads. We're going to be targeting all that within this course, and definitely check out that link down below. Again, don't forget to check out my business links as well if you'd like to work with me and have me implement any of these things for you. This is what I do full time, so I'd be happy to hop on a call with you and just discuss the best package for your shop. My FAQ link is down below as well, optishopsolutions.com. Thank you again so much for watching, and I hope you got a lot of value out of this video, and I'll see you in the next one.